All right, I'm going. I'm hitting the goddamn button. Relax. Jesus, H-tap dancing Christ. Doom. I was getting all upset because there was a lurker in there. Live chat lurker was distracting me, man. I was getting ready to say some shit to him. Not in a bad way. I know everybody's a MILF. Gen X Mom's a MILF, and Miss ABC's a MILF. I got it. But really, is that what we're going to do tonight? Live chat lurker, live stalking lurker berserker, dude. Is that all you're going to do? Is that all the only comment you've got is that there's pretty women around here? Guess what, dude? We already fucking know. We already know there's pretty women about. You know, you don't need to keep replacing the mainstream title with your supplementary shit. I mean, if that's all you're going to do is talk about the hot chicks, then we should just turn this to a hot chick page, and all of us can just write all the women's name we think are hot the whole time. Okay, so guess who's here? I'm going to click the screen. Oh, I did it right when you were sucking on the straw.
Wow. Am I on?
You are on, yeah.
Hi, everyone.
You're from Dodger Stadium live.
Look.
Yeah, no arms. See, her arms get cut off when she does. There you go. Pretty arms. Okay, so she's here. Gen X Mom is here.
Oh, you have me like in a little square.
It's a little bit, but if you do this, I told you do this.
I didn't get it.
There's only one big kahuna.
I'm like in a square. I'm going to do the Madonna thing.
You can experiment and then see how far you're.
What was this one? Vogue.
Vogue, yeah. Everybody should Vogue.
I'm going to do Vogue.
My goodness, it is Saturday night. I guess that makes it all right.
Baby, what do I got to lose?
I am a desperate alcoholic. I want you to know that. I can prove it.
Okay.
I wasn't going to drink tonight. I didn't care about drinking tonight. Now I feel like drinking tonight, but I don't want you to get up. I know, see? I know. You don't have to. So, you know what's really funny is I do have some Knob Creek right here, but I have no whiskey glass. So I thought about it.
There's one behind you on that.
How much of an alcoholic would I be if I just drank the hooch right out of the bottle?
It's like mouthwash.
Or how desperate would I be out of a medicine cup?
Oh. There's a glass behind you. It actually is, I think there's a two-bear glass. How about a two-bear glass?
I can't touch the set.
I can go touch it. It's right there. It's like
It's right here? Is there really a glass right there?
Yeah, it's right there. It's right there.
I got a two-bear glass there?
I believe so. It's right there.
All right, I may let you go do that. I don't know.
Get me off screen and I'll...
Wait. Trippy's trying to find out who the $2 whore is tonight. Let's see. Oh, look at that. Who is the $2 whore? I'm not telling. I don't have to say shit. The $2 whore is, well...
Oh, my gosh. I know who it is.
This person who is the $2 whore should have been the 99-cent whore. Not even to $2.
Not nice.
Well, I'm not a nice guy.
Gosh. Oh, Jason Bertrand guessed it.
Jason got it. How did Jason Bertrand get this? That is right. The whole night, the Sun Valley Fox is the $2 whore.
My brother is the $2 whore tonight.
Your brother is the best $2 whore this side of the Mississippi.
My gosh. If you guys want to be the $2 whore, you have to email me a picture. It's genxmom@genxtalks.com. genxmom@genxtalks.com. If you want to be that $2 whore.
I was scrolling through my phone going, all right, I got to find a picture for the whore. I got to find, As soon as I saw my brother-in-law, the Sun Valley Fox, I was like, yep.
I'm going to get a text message. I know it's coming.
Now, you do know.
Oh, yes, I already got a text message.
Hold on. Before you go, you do know, sweetheart, you do know that now Mrs. Fort Watton is going to be dropping $2 bills all night.
Oh, maybe.
Oh, she got the hots for the Sun Valley Fox. She ain't bashful about it neither. She'll be dropping I've never seen Mrs. Fort Watton donate $2, and they're going to be $2.
They're just going to be dropping like bam, bam, bam,
Look
bam.
at Two Bear. Here's $2. Let's see the Fox drop.
The Sun Valley Fox says, I'm not cheap. That's what he said.
But you are easy.
You are cheap tonight, babe.
Cheap and easy. All right, sweetheart, you are off camera. But you realize you said you wanted to be off camera so that you can go behind me, and you'll be on camera behind me.
I know, but it's a little different.
Sweets, let's go over here. Let's clear out between the sheets real quick. Sweets is in there. Sweet says, hello, handsome. Been waiting for you. Jason Bertrand. Just got done watching the live from earlier. Enjoy the garage talk. Please continue it on YouTube. Streams are easier to watch on YouTube than they are on Facebook. You know, you're back on camera. I'd never taken that. It won't go back. It won't switch back to you. Wow. That's going to be kind of a gig.
Why won't it go back?
I don't know. It won't go back. I can do it manually. I never took that into consideration. Do you guys also know that I traded places with us? So now when I'm looking at her, it actually looks like I'm looking at her. Yeah, that was a little bit confusing for those of you who are dyslexic. You're welcome.
Mrs. Ford dropped some money for you.
$2?
10.
Oh, did she drop $2? She dropped $10? Did she do 5 increments of 2?
Yeah, you want to know what it says?
Yes, I do.
I don't think the Sun Valley Fox emailed his picture for that. Must be a Reno Picture Studio Fund.
Wow.
Must be a Reno.
She's smart and sharp. She knew that. No, he did not. He did not volunteer his picture for that.
No.
Now, that just shows you how in tune Mrs. Fort Watton is. She knew where that picture was from.
Yeah, she blew my mind the other night, and she'll remember this. Somebody made a comment about something about June 6th, and she goes, "That's Mom's birthday."
Oh my!
But the
God.
wrong year. I forgot what we were talking about.
But she knew that.
I'm like, you knew my birthday's June 6th? How does she know that?
There is a reason we call her the bookkeeper around here at Gen X Talk. This is going on 2.5 years, and she can pull out of her ass some of the most obscure shit and quickly. It's not like she's got to run a check on it. My God, that woman's smart. I mean, really smart.
I know.
So I was just handed this with the encouragement to drink. This is a real Two Bear glass. No. Two Bear extraordinaire. So, Two Bear, I am not drinking your private reserve hooch tonight because I do not have any Wooford Heights. But we got Knob Creek, which kind of fucked me up last. Look at that. That is all I drank. That's all I drank last time. What is that?
Well, you have Jack.
I'm a little upset.
Why?
There was some stuff that the Bottom of the Glass Nation uncovered about the company Jack Daniels from years ago.
Oh, I did.
And they're doing it again where they've just blatantly partnered up with the woke movement for nothing. You know, it's one thing to support somebody. Okay, let me ask you this. This is why I'm upset.
Well, we're going all over the place.
All
Could
right,
you just
let me tighten up
come
my
on.
game.
Yes.
All right.
Please hurry it up.
Jack Daniels will support every aspect of the woke movement so they can be politically correct. But I guarantee if I knocked on the door and said, "Hey, why don't you support Gen X Talks?" they'd say, "I'm sorry, we can't endorse your personality and the things you say."
I could see that.
What?
But I'm not saying
see
it's.
that.
I could see them saying that, but
So
that's
I can't
ridiculous.
be a gruff American that says "fuck off."
Yeah.
But every other part of the woke movement can do the things they do. They can drag strippers in front of 8-year-olds, and they'll support that. But I can't be me.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
Because you know what else is really bothering me is not that we're going to leave Facebook or anything, but have you seen the stuff that's on Facebook that like the pictures of the women, but you get dinged for your mouth or whatever.
I know that the shit I say.
I'm like, holy crap.
Well, I'm gonna before we get. It was a rush to get set up tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Please bear with us. We don't have the kid here tonight. Gen X Mom and I. First of all, at 10 minutes before it was time to go for the show, we were hurrying to put on our clothes and get in front of you. That was a rush. That's a little bit hard. We don't get dressed as quickly as we used to when we hear your parents coming down the hallway. No. So we didn't get a proper audio video check. We're gonna check the mic right now. Now we don't have all the scientific equipment. We have to do the microphone checks the way Marconi did it back in the 1600s. We don't have Geiger counters. We can't send our microphones to outer space on the space shuttle and swing them around by the cord to make sure they work.
Wow.
No.
Wow.
We have to do our microphone checks the old Irish way.
Holy mackerel.
Here we
That
go.
took a long time to get
Can
there.
You know what? I'm talking to my friends
Would
right
you
now.
hurry it along? I got a couple of PayPals. Mic check.
Excuse me. My time is money. My time is valuable. Ladies and gentlemen, if you can hear this, let me know. How come this is so hard to hear? Why does the Jack Daniels pour so loudly? And Knob Creek is like a silent one. I don't know. Could everybody hear that? Did Wise and Oak flip me off yet?
Could you slow down the comments? Did you
They're
slow
at
it down?
60 seconds. They're at 60
Wow.
seconds.
Okay.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Is that what it's always been? Because they're
Always.
like going crazy. Like,
Well, I don't know how many people are talking. Maybe people are having a good time drinking and talking.
Maybe.
Look at Chush just put up some little cocktail straws for me.
Yeah.
Coyote Adventures got one circle in the red wagons, which nobody remembers but a handful of people. Jeffrey Swinney says Knob Creek is smoother. He's right. Knob Creek is a little smoother. It's a lot like Gentleman Jack. But I will not leave you guys hanging. I will not leave myself hanging. I will have a drink. Tonight, we are the bottom of the glass nation. The truth is at the bottom of the glass. I don't want to drink this alcohol. I don't. But the truth is at the bottom of that glass. Just like every bar in America, the more people drink, the more truth voluntarily comes out of their mouth. That's what happens here for you and me both. Here we go. I just realized I don't have a chaser. Whoa. That hit me
your
right in the
chaser
back.
is water.
I'm not chasing it with water. That makes it worse. That's sick.
Okay, can I have a turn now? Can I raise my hand for a turn?
Yeah.
Would you like to know PayPal's or no?
I would love to know PayPal's.
Okay, so we got one earlier today from a John Jensen, $10, but he didn't say allocated it anywhere.
Well, you know where that goes.
Yes, and then we received $40 from Mark Wiedow for the inside of the new building, which
Mark Weedow.
right now
He takes care of us. He's a good guy.
makes me sad.
Please don't. We covered this on the audio podcast. You were so upset that you know what she did? She was looking out of her office window, and one of her windows, she's got a corner office. None of us have a corner office. She's the rich person. She's got the corner office, and she could see them working on the studio. She was so upset by what was going on. She took a picture of it and posted it on the staff thread and was like in tears, like, this project is just not working. It's just not doing the right thing. Yeah, well, I got my fat ass involved. Things are moving along. We're getting to be back on track.
It's just, oh my gosh.
I know.
It's like you told me, it's like building a house. And I'm like, this is just.
Well, and that's, yeah. If you want to have a nightmare, be your own general contractor building a house. That's tough dealing with all the subs. Then
That's your job.
Then you got to deal with people like Lion. How impossible.
Lion would make me whatever I wanted.
Bullshit.
I know for a fact.
Bull, comma, shit.
Well,
Now, Gwen Carl's Tingles. Hello, General Handsome, as always. Thank you. Gwen E. Ross, can I please be the $2 whore? Well, Miss Carol Merrill from The Price is Right. Would you tell E. Ross how he can be the $2 whore?
E. Ross, please email me at genxmom@genxtalks.com and let me know that you want to be that $2 whore.
Won't he have to send a picture, too?
Is it a whore or a gigolo for a guy?
Huh. Wouldn't they both be whores?
But isn't a male escort a gigolo?
Yeah.
Because the Sun Valley Fox texted me and goes, wait, he's just a gigolo.
He's just a gigolo.
That was a song.
No, I know. It was David Lee Roth.
Yeah.
I'm just a gigolo.
Isn't it a gigolo for a man?
Well, yeah, but that doesn't flow, right? $2 whore, $2 gigolo. I don't know. Either way, you're gonna need to send her a picture of your face. Okay? All right.
Face. I have another PayPal.
I would love to hear your PayPal.
$50 from Loud One.
$50 from Loud One, my man.
Late fee for sponsorship. Wait, you didn't send me an invoice.
We talked about that today. He goes, you didn't send an invoice, and his wife didn't receive an invoice. He says, this is.
So it's flush?
No,
It's like
this is
we're
Loud
good?
One's quote. He goes, brother, you and I did our job. We got drunk and made fun of everybody. The girls didn't get the invoicing done. He's right. You guys didn't do it. Lionheart, $1.99, the $1.55 whores that we are. Yes, you are. Doug Vanderhoop, $2, dropping it in to check it out. Mrs. Big Rig, $2. I dropped $2 to see him. Wow.
Oh.
I didn't know she felt that way. She got a little cozy with the Sun Valley Fox in Reno.
Well, I think he was a little disappointed because she wasn't in Reno. So.
What?
The Sun Valley Fox. I think he was. Did I mess that up?
Completely.
I
Let's
totally
try
messed
this
that
again.
up. Sorry.
Mrs. Big Rig dropped in
okay.
$2. I would drop money to see him.
I was
said
thinking
Mrs.
Mrs.
Big
Ford.
Rig got cozy in Reno, and then you went off the reservation.
I was thinking Mrs. Four. She's on my mind. I love you, Mrs. Four. You're on my mind tonight.
Wow, Mrs. Ford, way to fuck up the broadcast being embedded in Gen X Mom's head.
I'm sorry.
Robert London, I like the garage show. Nice to see the different types of video. Keep it going, General. In your video, you said you didn't know if people were watching it. It had been over 2,400 views in the last hour. I got to be fair. I was on 25 minutes. I know you didn't know what I was doing.
I heard you.
I know you're thinking. I know what you. When I came in, you're like, okay, you were either out there talking to yourself very loudly,
yes,
or you went live. And
I heard you through the wall.
I did because I was talking to my friends. But I want to be fair and I want to be clear about this.
What?
Let me explain this to you guys. I did it on the live stream earlier today. We did 25 minutes just early around 3:30 or so, just to fuck around. But I want to be clear on something. The Bottom of the Glass Nation shows, we've got perfected. You guys are the perfect audience. We do a decent job on this end. We get drunk. We talk about all kinds of shit. We can throw anything in there Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday. I like it. We got it on lock. We can talk about hot topics that are in politics. We can skip politics altogether. We can talk about funny shit. It's wonderful. I dig it completely. All right. For those of you that tune in to the world shows, 10 a.m. on Fridays and Mondays, I dig those. We talk about politics. We talk about people and the issues from other countries. They tell us stuff. I tell them stuff. I can't tell you how much of an exchange that is. I really, really, really like the world shows. But that brings us back to Facebook, which none of you give a shit about. All right, fair enough. However, we tried the noon shows, the lunchtime shows, the General's Lunchbox. We did that for 6 or 8 months, and it was okay, but we really didn't get any traction. Good people, but just not very many. A lot of people work. It just didn't work out. So then we moved it to 6 o'clock at night. So there we are on Facebook on what days? Wednesdays and Fridays at 6 o'clock at night. Now, we're getting some traction with it. We're getting okay with it. But it doesn't really... I'm not going to drink. I'm not going to drink on that show. I'm not going to drink on the Facebook show. So if I'm not going to drink on the Facebook show, it doesn't turn out like the Bottom of the Glass. It doesn't turn out like Happy Hour. It doesn't do any of those things. So if I'm not going to drink on that show, and we're not talking politics because we've got current events, and we've got global stuff on the 10 o'clock show, the world show, and I'm not making it like the Bottom of the Glass Nation show, what is it? What do we do? What's the point? What's the angle? So it's good, people. We had some fun times. We just talk. I kind of mix it up. I don't really know what to do. But then the other day, about 2 or 3 days back, I went ahead and I just got I wasn't mad, but I was just frustrated. I grabbed my phone, went in the garage, and I did 2 Facebook shows from the garage, just grabbing shit that was near me, and it took off. People were so happy about that. They loved it. The numbers were up to around 500 or 600 people watching and commenting and having a good time. And then I thought, well, maybe this is the niche, maybe this is the thing. Maybe the Facebook shows should be just garage shows, just walking around talking about projects that we're doing, showing some stuff, having a good time, answering some garage questions. I fuck up everything I touch almost. So this is good. This is a good how not to do shit. It seemed like it was fun. And I could have my cigar in the garage. So I was smoking a cigar. However, I felt like I was cheating on you guys. I really did. You fucking make one more noise, I'm going to kick your fucking ass. You come thundering through the front door. You open up the back door twice. It's chiming. Fucking sit on your hands. That'll help me out, you goddamn fuck. Kids, I swear to Christ, they act like they have no idea what's going on. If fucker does one more thing, I'm going to cut his nutsack off and hang him in my garage. And that'll be the next thing I show everybody on Facebook. Look, hanging here is my son's nuts. All right. So,
that is not a sight I want to see. I can't even undo that right now.
I thought I was cheating on you guys, so I did a 25-minute thing in the garage. I got to be honest. The response I got from YouTube in the garage today was, it was okay. It was like, yeah, take it or leave it. It wasn't too intrusive. It was just like, yeah, we're with you. This sounds good. I did not get the kind of response that I got from Facebook is like those dudes wanted to tune up. So maybe, I'm just saying, you know, when we talk about mom's cast iron stuff and the projects the kid and I are doing, maybe that's just going to lean towards. I even gave, there was 300 people on the live stream today on YouTube in the garage, and I said, if you guys want to do this, if you guys want this on your channel in some fashion, email genxmom@genxtalks.com. You send her an email, you load her up with suggestions. You do the scheduling.
I know, but I am so far behind on my emails with everything I'm doing.
Well, it doesn't matter, because out of all those people, do you know how many emails you got? 2.
How would you know?
2. I can get into your email.
What are you doing in my email? Stay in your lane, man.
Checking to see.
Stay in your lane.
I'm checking to see if there's guys.
Stop.
I'm checking to see if guys are hitting on you inappropriately.
No.
Yes, I am.
Stop.
Anyway, so that's the deal.
I received another PayPal.
Is it someone telling me to move along?
That'll be next.
What is it?
$50 from Mrs. Four for mom's new dining room table. It's not too soon to pick one out. I'm so scared to do that, Mrs. Four. Like,
if you put another table here before I'm out in the studio, I will fucking drill holes in that one too.
No.
So be careful.
No.
Be careful with what you're doing, girl.
I'm scared.
You put something here, I got hole saws of every size, and my fingers are magic, baby.
No, you are not going to put one more. You get out. You need to get out.
I'm going. Carl Girard, our favorite Frenchman. Hello, all sorry late. Was eating my birthday dinner. Carl, if you had sent a birthday request to the birthday email, we would have talked about your birthday.
Happy birthday, Carl.
He didn't send the birthday thing.
I'm saying it.
You're fucking it all up. Robert London, I like the garage show. Nice to see a different type of video. Keep it going, General. In your video, you said you didn't know if people were watching. I just read that one, 2.4 thousand. Phil Reith, member for 7 months. He's an extra. Hope everybody welcomed Phil. Thanks, man. Well, he's been here. Not really welcome, but thanks for sticking around, Phil. 7 months. Loud one, $10. I heard it from under the hood of the truck while hitting the actuator with a hammer. He's stuck on the side of the road.
Oh, that's awful.
He's got to get to, I think he said Detroit. He's got to be in Chicago or something, and he's stuck on the side of the road because part of his rig failed. But he had some people on it. Melanie Cole, member for 3 months. He's an extra. Melanie Cole, thank you for sticking around for 3 months. Ashley Beth Crawford, Mrs. ABC. My grandparents told me that the best way to get a divorce is to build a new house together.
No, the fastest way to get a divorce is to do a social media live stream together.
Wait a minute, what? They were both realtors. In my family, it has held true. My husband and I refuse to build a house. That means you love your husband. If that's true, building a house together causes issues. I guarantee as soon as we're done here, my wife's going to go, we should build a house. We should do that together.
What are you doing here?
What the fuck, man?
What are you doing?
I swear to Christ, that kid, if I hear a
goodness.
noise from him, not me, says more grumpy dad, please. Now look at that. There is a goddamn request for grumpy dad.
Grumpy Dad.
All right.
I had to tone him down a little bit as Grumpy Dad just before we went on live stream. Because technically, possibly, right now I'm supposed to be babysitting our granddaughter. And he was getting a little gruff with her for her to be quiet. But if he would have talked to her gruffly one more time, she was going to lose her shit.
She would have been.
And she was going to start crying.
Yeah.
So
Then
I
you
told
can't shut
him
her
to
up.
change it.
All right. But the good news is we have a request for Grumpy Dad, and Grumpy Dad is at the bottom of this glass. I'm going to go find Grumpy Dad. You all should raise a glass and find your own inner Grumpy. I think that's important tonight.
Cheers. I'm going to have water.
Cheers, dear.
Cheers. In my Gen X Talk cup. Mrs. Four sent you another PayPal.
Mrs. Four loves me.
$185.
No fucking way.
Yes.
Please tell me. Oh, wait, go ahead.
She said, so glad your cheek is better, General. Streamlight.
Oh, that's what I was going to say. I was fucking going to say that.
Okay.
Because, okay.
You don't have the one light on
No, I don't.
in front of you.
Is it
The ring light.
Is it going to make it worse?
What? What are we making worse?
My beautiful face. I just turned it on. Is that better or worse?
Stand by.
Ba-ba-ba-bum.
I'm a little delayed. Oh, it's much better.
Okay. Let me help you out with this because
You're helping me?
I'm helping you.
About what?
And I realize as I tell this story, you're going to end up saying that you're keeping the $185. I realize that. But Mrs. Four is smart enough to know that's why she did this. She must have caught today's show. She must have saw that because I was talking about how
the one with your 300 people that no moderator or any of us have seen. You
Right.
just threw 300 people out, you know.
No, it was all 301 if you include me.
Prove it.
You said, let's go watch it. Not right now, but okay. So I got on there and I was talking. I'm going to go backwards into this a little bit, but do we not have a thing in our marriage where there's certain things, no matter how broke we are, we have standards. We have things we don't give up, like mayonnaise.
Oh, yes.
Like
yes.
mayonnaise is a
mayonnaise
silly
is one.
We like, I don't care how broke we are.
And
we are
American cheese.
Yeah, we're never going to
Kraft.
buy that 5-gallon bucket of mayonnaise at Costco where you have to stir up the clear liquid at the bottom.
Yeah, it's gross.
We decided many times in our life have we been broke ass poor. We'll probably be there again one day, just the way we roll. But we said no matter what happens, we're going to get the good mayonnaise. All right.
That is true.
I have a thing about flashlights. As you know.
Oh, man. We're really going to go there right now?
Well, I was talking about it on the show, and I showed him my brand new purple Streamlight Stinger flashlight that comes with an extra battery. And I said, I don't give a shit about flashlights. I don't buy $10 flashlights at 7-Eleven with those Rayovac batteries. I don't do that anymore. You know, remember those batteries, the silver batteries with the shiny silver batteries with the black cat on them? I don't buy those. I buy Streamlight. Now, this particular flashlight was $185.
Oh, that's why she's
And Gen X mom has a fucking conniption fit when she sees those. I don't buy flashlights every day, but when they come in, they're the shit. They're the fucking coolest flashlight known to man.
Pretty much every 3 months, we have a new flashlight.
Now, that's even a little bit too much. No, every 3 months. You know, she's off her medication, ladies and gentlemen.
No.
It needs to be adjusted either up or down a little bit, but she's not quite there. Anyway, so that's why Mrs. Ford must have seen the stream and donated $100. She did it right to the dollar. She fucking got it.
Yes.
So now she didn't say. She didn't say you could keep the $185 to replace what I spent on the flashlight. In my mind, she was letting me know I can go buy another color.
Oh, just what we need.
They have a yellow one that stands out so fucking cool.
Just what we need, yellow.
It gives me half a chub looking at it. It does.
Just a half?
Just a half chub. It's a flashlight. Come on. Nobody gets a full chub for a flashlight.
Gosh.
Anyway, so if you guys ever want to own the coolest fucking light on the planet that lasts forever, the only reason my flashlights don't last is because
You're plugging Streamlight?
Yeah, why not? They don't have to be a sponsor. I always endorse high quality stuff, man.
All right.
Okay. So,
where is it? Why aren't you showing people?
Because I wasn't going to bring it up. This isn't a garage program. Mrs. Ford brought it up.
Oh, okay.
So anyway, Streamlight Stinger, you look at those, they're fucking cool. They're the greatest flashlight ever, 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 ever. And they come in multiple colors, so you can be proud of yourself that you own one of each color, and they're great. And thank you, Mrs. Ford. I'm going to go buy another one. I'm going to go buy the yellow one. Why? Because now I have $185.
Would you go to the sheets? I'm sure they're way backed up.
Whoa, I lost them.
You know.
They're back.
I'm so tired of you saying that.
If I hit the wrong button, it switches the screen.
Yeah.
Okay, calm your tits. I'll get there eventually.
I'm calm. I'm calmer than you are, dude.
Don't pull a Lebowski on me. All right. Ashley Beth Crawford, my grandparent. Oh, that's the build a house thing.
Oh,
well, Ashley doesn't know how to fucking erase shit.
No, learn how to delete.
I'm working on it, but it's tough.
So while you're doing that and trying to find your sheets, the Sun Valley Fox said, Ashley, she is a sweetheart and she is awesome, from the Sun Valley Fox.
Now,
and he also says, I'm the grumpy $2 gigolo. Thanks.
The grumpy $2 gigolo.
Yeah.
Well, I always wondered it's a family trait between my wife and her brother. He absolutely is a $2 gigolo. And you want to see what Gen X mom will do? She does some shady shit for a Klondike bar. You seen that commercial? What would you do for a Klondike bar?
I don't like Klondike bars.
You're ruining the joke, man. You're ruining the fucking joke.
I want to.
Why?
Because I love you.
So you proving you love me by ruining my fucking joke, man. Yeah, you are the worst. You're absolutely the worst.
Go back to the sheets.
Taking applications for new help. Evil Air Projects and Builds, $5. Evening, folks. Evil Air jumping in. Just make sure everybody says hello. LC Krell, why not have a Sirius XM channel? I don't know how to get one. I wouldn't even begin to know how to do that.
For what? Sirius XM for our like podcast, or
maybe for the or for the new studio stuff, the KGXT radio station.
Oh, well,
I don't know. I don't even know how you would do that. Michelle M, $19.99, $20. You know you're poor when your baloney doesn't have a first name. Life is a highway, and it obviously took a dirt road.
Oh my God. That is good. Where did she come up with that one?
She comes up with this shit. She makes this shit up in her head. She does not copy and paste this.
She's as bad as Romy.
Absolutely. Romy!
She comes up and...
Yeah, they do that kind of shit. No, I love Michelle. She's great. Melanie Cole, $2. Gen X mom for her time to check emails. Oh, you're going to give her time? You're going to pay her $2 to check her emails? I don't think so. Everybody can check emails. Good God. All right. Evil Air Projects and Builds, $5. If you ever want to do a collaboration with a half-witted madman that loves fire and insanity, I am game. Well, now that might be a good idea. See, if he's a half-witted madman and I am a half-witted madman, would we not be a complete witted man?
Ugh, that would be a scary thought. Is he talking about...
That's gorilla math right there.
Is he talking about being on the podcast?
He didn't say. You're reading it the same as me. How am I?
I'm not reading anything.
Why are you asking me to go
Well,
deep?
if he wants to be on the podcast, he has to email me because you said I'm the scheduler. I'm the programmer. You know.
Do you fucking guys see why I drink? Do you see?
Do you understand why he does a live stream and talks to people that aren't even in the room?
They're in the room, man. They're in the room.
They're not in the room.
They're in the room.
Or they're not in his garage either.
We're in the room,
He just
baby.
goes and talks to people.
No, bullshit.
Yes, you do.
They're in the room.
I hear you talking through the walls.
And if I can drink more, I'll start singing them too. I'm not kidding. This is why I drink. Do you understand? It's not just a kid. When I finally get my children to shut the fuck up and leave me alone, I've got her with the
You'll miss me when I'm gone someday. You'll miss me.
I will miss you, but I'm also going to have at least one sigh of like, oh,
no, you're not.
How do you know? How do you know?
Because I know you.
All right. We'll take in applications.
At GenXMom at GenXTalks.com. Oh, are you done with the sheet?
No, but by the way, you pulled a fast one on me last year and you're not getting away with it.
What did I do now?
Out of our 36 years or whatever it is of marriage, last April, somehow you remained with no contract for a full year. This is the first year we have not shook hands on a contract for our marriage.
That's right.
It's not an anniversary. It's contract renewal.
Contract renewal. And it's coming up.
It is. Really soon.
April 30th.
April
is
30th.
contract renewal day.
It is not our anniversary. It is not a celebration of the day we wed. It is contract renewal. It is negotiations. And you got away with it last year.
I did.
That's not happening again. Okay.
That's okay.
If you want me to be,
I'll bring my agent to the table.
You want me to bring my A game to this marriage? You want me to be part of it again? First of all, I want a signing bonus. That's where we're starting.
You want a signing bonus?
I want a signing bonus. Yeah.
Well, I'll counter. I'm bringing my agent to the table.
Who's your agent?
For me to know and for you to find out.
I swear to God, if somebody in here emails me and says, I'm Gen X Mom's agent, let's begin negotiation, I'm gonna shit a fucking purple Twinkie
you just wait.
7 feet long.
When are we going to come to the table for negotiations?
Maybe we should do a live stream that is just about the real. They think we're kidding. We really sit down and talk about, okay, look, no more of this shit next year. And she'll go, okay, but these 3 things you're stopping next year. No more of this shit. And I'd like to see a little more, we playfully go through that. Maybe you guys should actually sit in on one of those. Get an idea on how we became so happily married for so long. You see this? This is the face of happily married. All right, let me get through the sheets. Come on, give me a break here. Weaponized glitter. Greetings from Switzerland.
Oh, that's cool.
Dig that. James Broderick. Hey, guys, love the show. I got till tomorrow, and then I can have a cocktail with you. I quit drinking for Lent. Well done there, James, my man.
Cool.
Bubba Shinobi, where have you been, man? The fuck have you been? I've been carrying this show for months without you. When Gen Z graduates and goes to college, what will happen to the show? Well, fear not. I thought he was graduating and leaving the nest, going away to college.
He's not.
And all this stuff would come. No.
No.
He announced not too long ago, don't worry, Dad, I'm staying home with you.
At least for 2 years.
At
Two
least.
more years.
So we ordered more Jack Daniels and more wine, and we prepared ourselves. I think we're fully stocked up to at least get us through 6 months.
Nah, just 6. I don't even know if we'll do 6 months.
I don't know. Your bottles are pretty big. I think you'll be okay.
Oh,
They're
my bad.
big bottles of wine.
Yeah, maybe.
Eros, $1.99. White Rain for Gen X Dad's beard.
White Rain.
Yeah, I can't do that.
Why?
I can't even believe this was brought up.
Why? Is it an old girlfriend?
How did you
Was there an
know
old
that?
girlfriend
How
that
did
had?
you know that?
Because I know you. You had this look on your face.
How would you know? I haven't said anything.
It doesn't matter. It's the look.
He just made a comment.
It's an old girlfriend. You can't even smell that.
No.
White Rain. I'm gonna go buy a bottle of White Rain.
There's one.
Just to mess
there's
with him.
one particular girl, and this. No, don't do that. That would really fuck up my head.
Oh, I'll do it on contract renewal day.
You can't do that. That's not fair.
Why can't I?
He didn't know he was bringing that, or she didn't. I don't know who said it. Was it he or she? It's gone now. I don't know who it was, but somebody said White Rain. That's what an obscure fucking 1980s thing to bring up. And all I did was turn and look at you and get 3 words out of my mouth, and you knew it had to be a chick.
Because you had the look in your eyes and in your face. I could see.
I have a chick look,
Yes.
so you can tell. So you can tell when I've been thinking about a chick or talking to a
Yes,
chick.
I've been married to you way too long. I know all your tells.
That scares me in ways you can't imagine.
Good.
Fuck. I didn't know that. Is it? Can all women do that? Do you? Because she has not told me that in all these years, but she just proved it because I said the word right, White Rain. I said 3 or 4 words to her, and man, she fucking ripped right into my soul and held my soul in a chokehold like this, and she was right. Fuck. I cannot be that easy to read.
Oh yeah.
I've got a poker face.
No, not to me.
Fuck.
Maybe to other people, but not to me.
Robert London, I feel you, General. I have a $225 whore, 2-foot steel mag light. Oh, not whore.
What?
I feel you, General. I have a $225 2-foot steel mag light that you can use it as a club, and it weighs.
Where did whore come in?
I don't know.
Where did you come up with that?
I got to tell you, I want to.
I was gonna go. That's a cheap whore, $225.
I have a confession to make.
Uh-oh.
It's not super bad. This is a confession for you guys too, and then I'm never bringing it up again.
This is going to be good.
It's weird. In the last few months, this is an example. I will see something. I can read a sign as I'm driving, or I see something on TV, or I read something in the sheets.
Yeah.
And I read like 6 or 7 words in my head as you begin to speak, like everybody else. But my mind either combines 2 words, changes 2 words, just like that said, $225 flashlight. But because it said dollar and 2, my brain threw whore in there because we were talking about the $2 whore.
Okay. Where's the confession?
This keeps happening all the time. You have asked me things like, well, what was that person? What did that say? What did we do? And I have to triple check myself because my brain is feeding me bad information.
Oh.
And I don't know why it's doing that. All of a sudden, I'm fucking up words, and I'm like, that is not what that said. This was just an example of it, but I'm crossing my T's, my I's, and dotting my T's.
Okay.
And I don't know why. I think I was on the phone with Dr. McDreamy the other day talking about this very problem. And Dr. McDreamy listened to all of my sad tales of woe. He asked me a few personal questions like doctors do. You're not helping here.
At least somebody's talking to you, listening.
And
he probably put the phone down and put you on speaker and was whatever.
His suggestion was to drink a little bit more whiskey. and get back to him.
He
in
did
6.
not.
That's what he said.
No, he didn't.
He's a doctor. You can argue with a doctor?
He's a learned doctor.
He's a learned doctor. It is a house of learned doctors. His suggestion was to drink a little more whiskey for 6 weeks and get back to him. I even have a prescription. He wrote me a prescription.
He did not.
He did. I got it somewhere. Why do you always assume I'm lying? I don't understand.
Because your nose is growing.
Whoa. That's a Pinocchio reference for everyone under the age of 40, and you have no fucking idea what we're talking about.
I think everybody knows what that is.
Not kids under 40. Ugh. Evil Lair projects and builds for the garage show. See, there's a few people.
Go ahead. Sorry.
There's a few people that would be interested in the garage show.
I was going to say, is Pinocchio a woke movie? Like they can't show it? Is there something wrong with it?
No, but they redid it and they like made him a black woman or something, or they.
What?
Yeah, they redid Pinocchio and changed all the characters.
Okay, I'm just
saying they did it.
I was just thinking about it, going, I haven't seen it lately, so, you know.
Stacking investments. You know you're broke when it only costs you $0.25 to go around the world, yet you don't have enough to get out of sight. Well, what's the old Generation X thing? I'm so poor I can't even pay attention.
Oh, man.
King Wisenoak, I have to send that email because I want that purple Twinkie.
Oh, you don't want his purple Twinkie.
Carl Whoa, whoa. You've been very happy with my purple Twinkie for many years now.
Move on.
Yeah, you realize you stepped in it on that one.
I was like, oops. That's okay.
How am I going to get through this? Brandon Mitchell, $5. If he's staying home, then this is one for the whiskey funds. Thank you, Brandon. $5. You know that. Because Brandon Mitchell always puts $5 towards 8-bit. Every show, $5 towards 8-bit, the kid's car. And every show he goes, you know where it goes. You know where it goes. We all know where it goes. Everybody in the whole show, when Brandon Mitchell drops $5, no one even has to read it. Everybody knows it's going towards 8-bit, except he did slide $5 towards the whiskey fund, putting up with the kid.
I got an offer for somebody to be an agent, so I'm bringing it to the table.
You legitimately got an offer for someone to be your agent.
Yep. So be prepared. I did.
I don't even know how to respond to that. I don't even know what to say. It's all bullshit, and you know it.
I'm not bullshitting.
You're probably bullshitting.
No, it's. I have
I
somebody.
swear to God, if this is your lawyer from Chicago, I'm pissed.
No.
Okay.
It's not.
But
I could ask him.
He would scare me.
I'm going to ask him.
Tough negotiator. He's a Bottom Glass Nation guy.
I may have to ask him, but I already have an agent right now. Maybe I'll bring 2.
You can't have 2 agents. What are you going to have, an army of them? Because that's just there's rules to this.
What? Now we have rules? When was there rules?
Oh, my God. Mrs. Ford, tell her she can't have 2 agents. All right. Jeff Swaney, the general needs a good cigar. The general.
Oh, speaking of that.
Yeah, but
you received something today.
I can't show. I can't show.
You could just read the thing.
I will. I'll read it and I'll cover.
Take it out.
Relax. What'd you say? Take it out? I'll take it out.
Take the cigar out of the bag.
Oh, I know what cigar you're take it out, she said.
Oh,
all right.
Man.
Well, you said that. There's every guy out here heard that. Every guy heard that and thought the same thing. Yeah, the
staff guys are probably going to make a little
images, right? All right. So I got to tell you something without telling you something. We have
a secret admirer. Right?
It's just a fan. It's not a secret admirer. It's a fan. It's a follower. One of you guys. This person is like second in command of a major company.
That's it. Don't go any farther. I'm just kidding. Go ahead.
This person is second in command of a major company, but he's very cool. Like, hey, I can send you some merch. I can send you some gear. I can send you some stuff, but we can't ever endorse you. It's not an official thing. Now, let's just say it was like Pepsi Cola. It's not Pepsi, but let's say it was Pepsi. You can say, I'm the second in command at Pepsi. I'm going to send you Pepsi stuff, but you can't tell anybody because we can't officially endorse you. All right. But the cat is one fucking cool cat.
Yes,
I dig this guy a ton. But what he did do was send a note. He said, we've exchanged a bunch of stuff before. We talk, not regularly, but we do communicate personally. And he says, this is my favorite cigar in the world. Had to share and get your thoughts. And I won't even tell you his name. But it's his handwritten note and some stogies in there that we just got. Was it today or yesterday? I think.
I believe it came today.
And I will be sending him some Del Sols. I really wish that I could tell you who this guy was, but I would not betray his confidence. But the cool factor is that there's someone that high in the company that is just like, dude, totally into your cool shit. And I love the guy for being honest enough to say what he says, but I respect his boundaries on that, and I'm cool with it. But I just wish I could tell somebody. I just want to say,
I know.
But I just can't. But man, the guy's just bad. Maybe one day when he retires,
Maybe
we could say some cool stuff like that.
you never know.
All right. Anyway, bum 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 bum.
Have you finished the sheets yet?
Mrs. Four Watt and $5. Mom, get White Rain to bathe the doggies. The general told us the White Rain memory on the live while you were sick.
I saw that come through.
Wow.
I saw Mrs. Four things. So you're talking behind my back now about ex-girlfriends.
But it was all good for you.
That's going in the contract negotiation.
It was how
I'm bringing
much,
that to the table.
It was how much I don't like them and how wonderful and superior in every way you are.
You better bring your A game in.
I'm gonna have to drink a little more here. Yeah. So she's like, oh, see what she did there? Mrs. Four says, bathe the dogs in it, so I will transfer that smell. I'll remember dogs. It will become the new memory. I'll remember dogs. All right, Mrs. Four, I'm into that. Little help me get my mind right, get my history put back. I'd like that. Good stuff. Jim Bennett, cussing and negativity all the time.
What? Who said that?
Jim Bennett just wrote cussing and negativity all the time.
You?
Well, I don't think he means you. But that's all he wrote. Jim Bennett just wrote cussing and negativity all the time. I don't think that was a compliment. I think he's saying you got cussing and negativity all the time.
I don't feel that. I'm not feeling a negativity vibe over there.
Jim Bennett, I got to reflect on that for a minute, Jim.
Take a
you're
moment.
feeling cussing and negativity from me all the time.
You've actually toned it down a ton.
Yeah, I would agree with that, but Jim Bennett, man, maybe he's onto something here.
Okay.
Maybe I need to reflect. Maybe I should just shut off the fucking live stream right now and go hike to the top of a mountain because he said so. Cussing and negativity all the time. Unless that's a compliment, he's pointing out some fallacies in my game.
Wow.
Jim Bennett, cussing and negativity.
You have such
all
flaws.
the time.
Those are big flaws. Cussing and negativity. I'm adding that to the.
Well, Jim.
I'm adding that to the contract negotiations.
Jim Bennett, fuck you. I don't care what you think. All right, moving on.
Okay.
Stephanie O. Nurse. As a registered nurse, I concur with Dr. McDreamy. Thank you.
Thanks,
Thank you,
Steffi.
Steffi. I call her Steph. Scott Royston. If I were you, I would be careful, Gen X dad. Remember, Gen X mom is the only woman who will put up with your crap. Just a friendly reminder. Yeah, thanks.
He knows.
Scott.
I'm glad somebody's reminding him.
You're bolstering her position, man. Come on. Let's remember who the Jefe is here, okay?
Oh my gosh.
And just so you know, when we show up for contract negotiation, I'm turning this up to 9.5.
For who?
For you, irresistible.
For who?
For you, irresistible.
Oh, okay. Hey, the Sun Valley Fox.
Yeah, Sun Valley Fox.
He goes, does the Sun Valley Fox have a whiskey gigolo fund? He goes, I'm on a fixed income. Mrs. Four?
Yeah, Mrs.
Sun
Four.
Valley Gigolo
Sun
Whiskey
Valley
Fund.
Gigolo Whiskey Fund. Mrs. Four would give that to you in person, Sun Valley Fox.
That was
did
funny.
you realize if there ever comes a moment whenever Mrs. Four and Sun Valley Fox are in the same room, the moment they get within 10 feet of each other, it's going to be like E.F. Hutton is talking and the whole room's going to go silent. No matter where you are, we're all going to go like this and stare over.
I think they'll have a great time together.
Oh, they would. Their personalities would fit so well. The problem is they'd gang up on us and go, we know more than you. We're older, wiser, smarter, and we've been through more. And they'd take over the whole room, and deservedly so. We've been on the planet 20 minutes compared to the Sun Valley Fox. He's old. He's really old.
He's old.
Well,
He's not old.
We're
We're going to be there someday.
He's very secretive too.
About what?
Well, when we, as you guys know, we were in Reno. Sun Valley Fox was there, and then we went to his house afterwards. And it's a casual family get together. There's extended family there. And I love their dog. What was their dog's name?
Zelly.
Are you sure it wasn't Doyle? I thought their dog name was Doyle.
No, Zelly.
You sure?
Yes.
All right, I thought their dog's name was Doyle.
How did you get from Zelly to Doyle?
I never was at Zelly. I didn't have to get from Zelly to Doyle. I started at Doyle.
Oh.
So Doyle's running around.
Well, there goes your brain again.
Beautiful dog. It's a beautiful dog, Doyle, running around. We're having a good time. Everyone's fucking having a good time and drinking and sandwiches and all this shit. And, I asked the Sun Valley Fox a question, and he turned and walked away. And it cannot be a national secret. It cannot be national security issues, but the guy is he's very tight-lipped on shit.
He sounds like my dad.
Yeah, well, your dad was involved in the SR-71. That makes sense. All I did was ask your brother, because he's so old, what was Abraham Lincoln really like?
Oh.
What was he like in person? And he just wouldn't talk about it. He just walked away, just like fucking didn't care. I don't know. Maybe I'm not on the inner circle yet. Maybe I just don't get to know this.
Take another drink.
I am taking.
Maybe it'll clear your head.
Hey, Carl Gerard did it right there. Oh, Doyle rules. That's right. That was an Adam Sandler thing. I was waiting to see if anybody would know.
It's Zelly. Their dog's name is Zelly.
Okay, would you at least concede that the dog...
Whoa, you just put that down on the table without taking a drink.
Would you at least concede the dog looks like a Doyle?
No, looks like a Zelly.
I don't know how I stayed married to this woman for so long. Ladies and gentlemen, we have to drink. Romy! Matt Jeeper, Top Knots Rule. Everybody raising the glass right now. And Michael Dawson reminding me to hydrate. Fuck you, you chess master.
Cheers.
Disney Kid. Cali Cat says, hi, General. We are driving back from Disney Springs, Florida. Did you hear? You know that DeSantis took away Disney's rights in Florida.
Rights to do what?
I'm going to fuck this up a little bit. In the past,
you just said a bad word.
What word? What the fuck are you talking about? In the past, Disney was so powerful in Florida, they had their own tax structure as a separate city or county within the state.
Really?
I'm fucking this up a little bit, but the gist is right.
Okay.
They could choose how much they paid to the city, the county, the state based on how they felt their numbers were.
Oh, how convenient.
DeSantis goes, yeah, those rights are gone. Those liberties are gone. You're just like everybody else. You're going to pay your fucking taxes just like every other business in this town.
Disney Democratic?
Well,
are they Democrats?
Well, they're woke.
Obviously.
So they're woke.
Interesting.
But here's that reminded me what Disney Kid and Cali Cat, they're doing away. I think they've already done it. They're doing away with the yearly passes.
Why?
Well, I'm sure because DeSantis just cost them $70 million a year in taxes that they don't just get to scoot on anymore. That now they're going to have to make up their revenue other ways. But that's one of the things they're changing. Just so you know, they're doing away with some of the cool shit. Because, Disney Kid and Cali Cat, they go to Disney World
all the time.
3-4 times a month. Easy. Yeah. I don't know. It's just a fucked up mess. All right, where was I?
I received PayPal.
You got it for me or you? Because it was for you, I'm skipping over it.
It's Sammy Joe.
Oh, Sammy Joe.
Disney Mama.
Sugar Mama.
$5. My comments are still blocked. I thought what we had was special.
I didn't block her comments.
I don't know. I don't know how to do that or undo it or.
Wait, if she's, I got a thing in my ear.
I just heard
from Ms. Bigger. She goes, "Wasn't me."
Oh well, she said that I think last time too.
No. But if they blocked her, then we have to go into the manual settings deep inside of YouTube and unblock her.
Okay. Sammy Joe will handle it after the stream. I'll remind him. I
do apologize. I will go figure it out.
But I wonder how that happened.
Because I think we blocked her permanently just to fuck around, but no one went and unblocked it.
Oh.
I think we were all drunk. Can't you just be on board with the collective we?
So you did.
You don't mind taking credit when something good happens. You're the first one to jump in there and go, we achieved, we received, we got. But now when I say we fucked up, you point the finger and go, you did that.
Obviously.
Oh my God.
I'm not lying.
Oh, in my ear, Mrs. Bigrid just said Two Bear said it was the kid who did it.
Oh.
You know, I got to straighten him out. He got a fucking hard on about Sammy Joe if she fucks up. He's quick with the whip, just like Lionheart. Those two, I tell you.
All right. Well, we'll fix it after
We
the live
will
stream.
right the wrongs that have been established under this administration.
All right.
Sandy, Gen X mom, just need to show up naked to the negotiations, and the general will give her everything she wants. That is not true. I am impervious to naked women. I don't bend the knee. I can stay focused.
Bullshit.
I can.
Where's that bullshit bell? Bullshit bell. Where is it?
I can.
Where's
stay,
the bullshit bell?
I can stay focused. I can stay concentrated. She does that sometimes.
Where's the bullshit bell?
Hold on. We have a rule in our marriage. Look at the bullshit bell going through there.
Thank you, guys. Thank you.
We have a rule in our marriage. If we ever get into a serious fight, we go upstairs, take off all of our clothes in the bedroom, shut the door, and continue fighting.
Absolutely.
Because the rule is, and this was passed on to us by people way smarter than us in
Right.
marriage, if you two can fight naked, it's a pretty
then it's
serious
a serious
fight.
yes.
It's a serious fight. If you cannot fight naked, then you guys get past it, and it's not that bad.
Right.
I will go on record right now letting you folks know that I am 397 to 0 on fights. I have lost every one.
Yes.
I have not won one fight. I have lost 397 fights over my illustrious career. I have not won a single damn fight.
Yeah, that is true.
That's pretty lame. My self-worth just went to 0.
Oh my goodness.
Chris Wilson, $5. Papa took us 4 grandkids to the store. We all got a quarter and 2 50-cent coupons for hot dogs and bologna. The store double, hot dogs and bologna 99 cents pour. Yeah, that's poor, but that's what I got too. We had yard sales sometimes to pay for groceries. I've been that broke. Not her and I, but in my youth. I've done that. I've lived that way. Nail lover, she's back. Nobody impervious to naked women. You know, that's true. Even women come in all shapes and sizes and colors, and I can't resist any of them. I'd fall. I cave. I'm sorry. I'm a guy. God built me this way. I've often wondered if I went before God and he's like, dude, you did a lot of shit with women. I'm like, you built me this way. What'd you think was going to happen? I often wonder if that argument would be okay with God. If I'm
You
like,
and all the other men out in the world, they'll stand with you on that
well,
one.
yeah, but they can't steal my argument. I just invented that, man.
They're going to send you to the front of the line so you can speak for them.
I speak on behalf of all men behind me, God.
That's
I'm
right.
here to negotiate. I'm here to negotiate our entrance into the pearly gates. You did this. This is your fault. You made women too pretty. Now let us in.
Yep. Hey, can you take me off screen real quick? I got to go check
You got to go check on the girl?
Yeah, she's quiet.
Yeah.
It's
She's
scaring
probably
me.
asleep. All right. Hang on. Let me.
I'll be right back, I promise.
Hold on. I got to find where the deal is. Okay. Yeah.
You continue on.
You
and
are
then-
manually removed.
Okay, I'll be right back.
Oh, all right. Let's talk a bunch of shit about her while she's gone. You guys want to know the dirtiest thing she's ever done? I can't tell you because her brother's watching. You tell the Sun Valley Fox to hang up. I'll give you all the details. Pictures if they're available. All right. Oh, God, it's 7 o'clock. We're supposed to stop, but I just don't want to. We haven't even talked about anything substantial yet. We haven't talked about my shit yet. I want to. I haven't even got there yet. Carl Gerard, just a thank you for the birthday wishes, and I got my 4-month badge today. Great way to spend a birthday, as Josh Maddox coined the phrase. Bottom of the Glass Nation, the Whiskey Fund, best bar ever. Mrs. Fort Watton, $10. I got to know that brand of mayo for the studio fund. Check with Gen X Mom. I don't know which one it is. Nail Lover, member for 9 months. She's an extra. Thank you very much for showing up.
It's best food.
Are you back on there now? You want me back?
Yes.
All right, hang on. Let me find it because remember I got to do it manually.
Yes.
Is it pigs? Be right back. Split screen. Maybe split screen. Yeah, there it is. Okay. Was she asleep?
Yes.
She's out good.
asleep. She's done.
Good for her.
It's Hellman's on the East Coast, Best Foods on the West.
There's a
the
difference?
mayo.
Or is it just
Same company. They just name it differently. Isn't that weird?
Best Foods?
Best foods.
Whatever mayonnaise
There you
you get, I would never complain.
Or it's Hellman's. I probably, Mrs. Four, it's Hellman's. Probably.
All right. So I want to tell you something. I want to thank you
What?
publicly.
What?
I want to thank you.
You're just doing that because negotiations are coming.
You think I'm trying to buddy you up for negotiations? It's April 8th.
My agent's listening, so go ahead.
Fuck your agent. I got 22 days. I'll butter you up the 29th, the day before, okay?
All right.
All right. So listen.
Bring it. Thank you. Start with it.
You did the podcast with me. We did our one on Wednesday. It dropped on Thursday, the audio podcast.
Right.
And it was a good podcast. I felt it was solid. Two Bear gave it a 9.0 out of 10.
Part 1?
Part 1.
Okay.
But at the end of it, I said, we're not done yet, but we were already over an hour.
Yeah.
And you were like, we got to stop. We got stuff to do. And then you throw out there to everybody, we'll do a part 2 tomorrow.
Yes.
I was like, oh my fucking Christ. We got to do it. We got to record it. Got to edit it.
There was a lot that happened this week.
There was a ton. You weren't wrong, but I felt at the time you were wrong for promising a part 2. We've never done 2 audio podcasts in 1 week.
We have not.
So you got me to set my fat ass down the next day, and we recorded the next one, part 2. And to be fair, we did hurry through it, but we both felt it went like that.
It went really fast.
It was like an hour was
It was just
gone.
us sitting at the table just talking.
Shooting the shit.
Yeah, that's all it was.
And so we went ahead and edited it and posted it. And to be fair, thank you for doing that.
You're welcome.
For pushing me.
You're welcome.
It's going through the roof.
Really?
The people that are downloading and listening and commenting on part 2, it's called No Sex Side B. And it's great.
You come up with the craziest names.
Was there any sex involved?
No.
Then it was No Sex Side B. But that podcast, we talked about your brother, we talked about Reno, we talked about everything. We filled in the gaps.
Yeah.
And people are saying that is so much fun. And so many people listen to it on their drive to work or on their way home or on their lunch hour. There's people that write me and go, I put it in one ear in an AirPod deal and just listen as I work. It's my background.
Oh,
and
that's
because
cool.
they get distracted, they can listen to it 3 times before they catch the whole thing. Well,
That's true.
I just want you guys to know, thank you guys for listening to the podcast. The audio podcast is growing like leaps and bounds.
Still blows my mind that people want to know what we're doing or what happens. I guess because we're just like everybody else.
Just like everybody else. I think it's comfort food. I really do. I think that they listen and go, I do that.
Yeah.
I have that problem with my kid. My car won't start once in a while, you know? Just like that. I know the next, I'm jumping the gun.
Oh, you are?
Jumping the gun. But what happened to you at Rite Aid today that you called me, you texted me so pissed? That'll be on the next podcast in detail. What happened to you at Rite Aid today?
Without going too details?
Well, just don't make it a 20-minute phone call here. We got listeners, but I'm going to drink. You guys can drink. But listen to this. She was so mad. Let me preface it. She was so mad, I almost got in my truck and drove through the front door going, quit fucking with my wife. That's where I was at, but you said no.
No.
You said you were okay.
Yeah.
Okay, tell him what happened.
So I ran to Rite Aid today because I had an idea because we are having just a little family lunch tomorrow for Easter.
Yeah.
I thought this would be fun because our kids are older, you know, Easter baskets, not so much. But anyways, so I thought this was going to be a quick run to Rite Aid. Went to Rite Aid, got everything I needed, went up to the register, and I had some gift cards. And she rang up everything and the gift cards, and then the register froze. Not because of my credit card or anything. It was because of one of the gift cards.
But see, and that part of the story bugged me because you said that the screen said approved.
Yes,
And
I
then-
ran my credit card.
And then they said, we have a problem.
Yes, I ran my credit card. It said approved. I thought we were done. I thought I was getting a receipt and I was out. And the girl goes, no, we have a problem. It said one of the gift cards wasn't working or something like that. And I'm like, ugh. And then I noticed what it was. I asked for it to be $10, but the minimum on the card had to be $15. Okay, that's
No
what
big
I
deal.
thought. That's
All right.
no big deal. So called a manager over. She's trying to void it. And I said, but wait a minute. I go, didn't my credit card just charge
Right.
everything? And she goes, no, it'll be voided. I said, but it said approved. So
Right.
to me, I'm thinking I swipe my card, it's approved. All I need to do is hand you $5 and we call it good. And she goes, no, it's been voided. I'm like, okay.
So you ran it again.
So we moved to the next register because she says it has to restart after her void, and
All
she
right.
runs it again. The same thing happened. So that's twice. They charged, and it did the same thing. My credit card was approved, and then this message came up.
What was her bullshit line she kept giving you? No receipt or something?
Yeah, she says, well, if the register doesn't print out a receipt, listen to this one. If the register doesn't print out a receipt, your card doesn't get charged.
Bull fucking
What
shit.
logic is that?
We've had a business for 20 some years that I guarantee you can charge people's cards without a printer even hooked up.
Well, the other thing is, what if you ran out of printer paper
Right.
or receipt paper, whatever?
Yeah, no
Anyways,
charge.
so then that thing happened again. I finally said to the lady, I go, okay, we are going to charge. She wanted me to go to another register again.
So you did.
So I did. And I said, listen, here's what we're going to do. You're going to run the gift cards on a single transaction and all the other stuff separately. She goes, okay, so all my other stuff ran,
Went
credit
through.
card,
No
went
problem.
through, no problem.
Yeah.
I had 3 gift cards, and
Again.
it dinged it again. So we found out it was this one gift card that was dinging it.
Yeah.
And so I said, okay, listen, put that one away. I'll go get a different one, replace it, we'll charge it. So now according to me, she's charged my card 3 times. And then the 4th time, all of them went through. So tell me, didn't they charge my card 3 times?
Well, then she at the end of this, while they're still figuring this out, she texts me and she goes, I'm pissed. Things are fucked up. Check this one credit card online. So I did. And in pending, this particular credit card doesn't say who the pending charges are from, but there's duplicate amounts. And she's like, okay, screenshot it. You can't screenshot that kind of stuff because of security features. So I get my daughter to race over with her phone. We're trying to get a good angle of camera on camera so that it doesn't glare. Take a picture of it with her. She sends it to me. I send it to Gen X Mom. And she's like, you see, the same charges 2 times. And the last charge is right here. You've charged it was $96.19 twice,
Yes.
then $102 and some change one time. She knew these were all the charges from your place. So you sat there and you got charged $96.16 twice and $102 and some change once,
Yes.
all in the same transaction.
And you know how you have that feeling in your gut that there's just something wrong?
Yeah.
I'm still feeling that way because it's not resolved. She's like, no, it's pending until the next business day and then it's going to drop off. And I'm thinking, it's
No
going to be 2 or
fucking
3
way.
days.
And it's not going to drop off. It went through.
I'm like so sick
You're going
to
to
my
have to
stomach.
walk back there and try to convince somebody that you did not make 3 purchases.
And how is that going to happen? That's what I'm saying. I don't have a receipt for those other ones because according to the lady, I don't need a.
I'll tell you how it's going to get resolved.
I'm blown away.
The general's going to fucking drive his Chevy truck through the front door until I get someone's attention. This is bullshit. But that's how it happened today. And on the podcast, by the time the audio podcast comes around,
We'll have a
there will be some resolution. I won't be part of the resolution because I'll be in jail, but you guys will get to hear how it goes.
It just was frustrating. A really short trip to Rite Aid, and it turned out to be.
Turned out to be a fucked up deal.
So, also, I forgot to tell you, the final transaction was done at the ice cream counter, by the way. And so she rings it up and she goes, you know what? I said to her, I go, you know what? I need an ice cream after all this. After the whole line.
Please tell me she gave you the ice
She
cream.
did. She gave me the ice cream for free.
Do you remember when we used to get thrifty ice cream for like 15 cents? And it came in that weird scooper. It was like a gun.
They have it.
but
It's
was
Rite
a-
Aid now.
But it was a barrel. Was it
Yeah, Thrifty is Rite Aid.
Wait. You're telling me they still do ice cream in that weird barrel shape?
Yes, and you know what? You can buy it. And I asked him how much it is. It's $60 for that.
For that gun type thing?
Yes.
Man,
$60.
when we
I don't want ice cream that bad. That's a
don't want
whole lot of ice
you
cream
don't want
cones.
that shape that bad, right? You're
No,
like,
but it's like that's a whole lot of ice cream cones for $60. I can go there and use it.
Well, I remember that all of a sudden when you said that. But I wonder how many, is thrifty a nationwide thing? Am I talking out my ass here? Or are there going to be people that remember that?
I'm sure people remember.
I know your
that.
brother will. Your brother's dialed in totally on that. But they didn't use an ice cream scooper. When you went to a malt shop.
It was almost like a press.
Yeah, when you went to a malt shop back in the day, the 50s and the 60s and early 70s, they would scoop and scoop and scoop, and that was it, and they'd make shakes. Got that. We all know what that is. But Thrifty had this weird handheld-looking gun thing, but it was a cylinder, and it was round, and it would give you these weird scoops and a cool. I mean, when I was a kid, I thought it was the coolest fucking thing I'd ever seen. And it was 15 cents. I could find 15 cents in the cushions of my family's sofa and ride my bike down there hustling, with this my 15 cents in my pocket and get some Thrifty ice cream.
That's what I was thinking when she gave me the ice cream. I'm like, after all this, you're giving me a 25-cent ice cream cone?
She probably went, ma'am, it's $7 now. This is 2023. It's not 1972.
Well, you had asked if you texted me and go, are you okay? And when you did that, I was sitting in the car eating my ice cream going, oh, this has just been
But you know
awful.
what you texted me now that you say that? I texted you, are you okay? Because I'm sitting in my truck with the key in the ignition ready to drive over there. And I texted you one last time, are you okay? You wrote back, I'm working it out. That made me think you were at the counter arguing, not sitting in the car licking an ice cream.
I was working it, and then I was like, okay, I'm
working
done.
out your emotions and calming down. You just left that part out.
I still just don't feel like this is resolved. I feel this is going to be an issue.
It is. You're going to get fucked out of 2 charges for $96.19.
And it wasn't even my fault. You can't even blame me for this one.
No, and Big Daddy's going to have to go down there and start pistol whipping people with the end of my Johnson. Big Earl shall be heard. Two Bear. News update. Delaware police say multiple people shot at state's largest shopping mall. Police confirmed that they do not have the suspect in custody. Christiana Mall in Delaware.
How sad.
God, what a fucking bunch of assholes going on in the world today. Stuff like that pisses me off like you wouldn't believe. Josh Double D, supposed to stop. You just got started, General, because when we talked at 7 o'clock, it was the hour's up. I'm supposed to stop, and I'm like, fuck that. I feel like going. Matt Jeeper from New Hampshire, $22. I'm just here for the comedy garage lift fund.
Hey,
that's the first guy who's given us money for the lift that you already approved of.
Yeah, that's true.
I get an automotive rack.
But you can't do that till all the other projects are done that you have to do.
And
Did you just say no?
I'm agreeing with you. No, I can't.
Okay.
I cannot.
I was about to rip your head off. I was going to go, what?
Don't you ever talk like that in front of my friends that way.
I can talk to you any way I want to. My agent said.
Fuck your agent.
Also, Sun Valley Fox reminded me of something.
Yeah.
The cones at Thrifty, but also Foster's Freeze, the chocolate dipped cones. Remember those?
I do.
Ooh.
My favorite thing about a childhood memory, and I'm not sure, I fuck up. I constantly fuck up Foster Freeze and Tasty Freeze. I know there were 2 different places, but I can never remember which one was which one. But when I was a kid, when we were a kid, this wasn't for, you wouldn't even give a shit about this, although you probably know about it. They would serve you a specific ice cream in a plastic baseball helmet.
Yes.
And I collected every baseball helmet.
I think that was Foster's Freeze.
I collected every single one. There was one on the corner of Woodman and Saticoy in the San Fernando Valley years and years ago, and I used to ride my bike up there and I'd get one. I had a stack of like 80 of these things trying to get every team in Major League Baseball. And some of them were shitty in the mid 80s. They did it again, but the 70s ones were badass, and they were painted on. They weren't fucking stickers.
Right.
I would go onto eBay right now, and I'd buy a whole set if I could. Speaking of that, you let the wind out of my sails. You kicked me in the balls the other day.
Oh, just one time?
Yeah,
Just
badly. I bought something from our childhood, and you literally blew me off.
I did.
Do you guys remember the McDonald's glasses you could get when you bought food there, and you get like 99 cents? And this is like in the late 70s, and it was Ronald McDonald was the Hamburglar, and it was the French fry dudes, and it was Mary McCheese, and there was like 6 glasses. There was a set of 6, and I finally found a pristine set on eBay. It was only $30 or something, $36, and I ordered them. She opens them. She hands me the box. It's already open, and she's like, "Here, these are yours." I said, "Well, what is it?" She goes, "Something you ordered," and she walks away. So I pull it out. I realize what it is. I go, no, come back. You clearly don't know what these are. These are the McDonald's glasses from when we were kids. It's a complete set of 6. And she just straight-faced me like she didn't fucking care.
We don't need any more glasses.
This isn't a need for glasses. This is a decoration that should be on display behind us. This is something that people should see in our house and go, "Holy shit, I remember those."
All right, I will put them on display for you.
Yeah, but can you?
I know all of a sudden.
Can you have a little zest when you do it?
I will.
All right.
I will. I'm just
Really?
thinking we don't need any more glasses. You know, my sister-in-law and I were talking about something. She's been going through her closets and dumping stuff out, and I'm trying to do that too. Like, just stuff that we haven't used in a while because of everything we went through with my mom when she passed away last year. And we had to go through everything, and we were talking, our kids aren't going to want any of this stuff that we have.
I'm hoping that some of our kids will realize the nostalgia factor and hang on to our cool shit.
Maybe.
You realize I'm holding a glass up here and nobody has raised the glass with me? I'm all alone.
Not yet. Just
Nobody
wait.
loves me. Not one fucking person.
Cry
Although
me a river.
Somebody was quoting, I was going to sing it, Mad Jeeper sucking on a chili dog outside the Tasty Freeze.
Yep.
John Cougar Mellencamp.
There it goes.
There it goes.
There we go. Hey, the Sun Valley Fox is still waiting for his Gigolo whiskey fund.
Ain't gonna happen. Nobody gives a shit about the Sun Valley Fox's Gigolo fund.
Somebody loves him.
Let's be fair.
What?
At his age, 92, 93, his Johnson don't work anyway, so who cares?
Wow.
Steve Blois here from Ottawa, Canada. My man, Steve. Kevin Grimes. Miracle Whip is to Mayo like Presbyterian is to Catholic.
Oh, I can't stand Miracle Whip.
Yeah, you're not too fan, though. You're not a big fan of Presbyterians either.
How do you know?
Fupa and full of shit. Fupa not full of shit. Fupa full of shit. $5. I gag every time I hear you say two bear, as all I hear is what is two hairy guy home. Oh, homosexual suspects.
What?
Don't turn your back to them.
What?
I have no idea.
Who wrote that? I don't even understand that.
Fupa and then the full of shit. I don't know, but
Did that even speak English? Type English.
I'm trying to. I'm
telling the guy, type
I'll read
English.
what he wrote. Gag every time I hear you say two bear. Well, full of shit. Let me tell you, your name is correct. You're full of shit.
Okay.
Because Two Bear is one of our main men here. He is one of the senior staff members. He is a personal friend of mine. And I promise you, if I say Two Bear and you have some twisted mentality picture images going on in your mind from some late night sneaky uncle of your youth when you were 9 years old that fucked with your childhood, I'm sorry, I can't help you with that. You're just going to have to deal with that shit on your own, because I promise you, everything you wrote in your fucked up Martian language that doesn't make any sense, even with an Hungarian dictionary, you couldn't be further from the truth. Comma, moving on. All right, my man.
Okay.
Mrs. Fort Watton, she writes, Mom, you should make notes about this while it's fresh in your mind. But she didn't say what.
Oh, when we were talking about the credit thing.
Oh,
The credit
believe
card
me, I
thing.
will not let one fact escape me. M.W. Dawson, 1967. I think that was Dairy Queen that did the baseball helmets. Not a fucking chance, because we didn't have a Dairy Queen in the San Fernando
No,
Valley.
we did not.
We didn't have a Dairy Queen anywhere. I didn't know Dairy Queen existed, and I didn't know Cactus Coolers existed until I started hanging out in Palm Springs. La Quinta.
Yeah.
My family had a home in La Quinta where we went during the winter, and then I learned about Dairy Queen. So no, incorrect. M.W. Dawson, stick with chess, asshole. Scott Roy, I'm going to keep doing that because he keeps winning. Fuck that guy. Scott Royston, $5. Call your bank immediately. Let them know it's fraudulent. They will cancel it. They will reissue a new with a new card, praying everything gets resolved. Scott, except You cannot call and cancel something
That's
pending.
pending.
You have to wait till it goes through because pending could be taken back. It's true. Good call, though, Scott. Papa Smurf, Ron, welcome. He's an extra. I hope you guys welcomed him.
Papa Smurf
joined up. Yeah, the little blue goo guy. I like that
That's
guy.
funny.
Beastly Bee. California sounds like it was awesome back in the day. I'm not saying it's not awesome now, but it sounds like it was a lot better back in the day. I've only been to 3 states during my long 38 years of life.
Has he been to California?
He didn't say. He didn't say if he's been to
California
California.
is still a great state. It's beautiful.
I love
you
California.
You can come visit anytime.
There's some great, you could spend weeks here seeing just perfectly beautiful stuff and not see it all. And you would never see a homeless person. I'm sorry, you will be inflicted by taxes and regulations.
Yeah, we
Those
can't
seem to-
can't change that.
Yeah,
Sorry.
but I'm not ready to move out yet. If I, you know what?
Although,
Yeah,
did my brother ever respond to the text?
your brother never did.
Maybe he has a flip phone.
I
Did you ever
th-
think that?
How would your brother wouldn't know how to open a flip phone?
But maybe he can't. Did you send him a link?
I sent him a link.
Maybe he can't.
Out of nowhere, just to I was testing the waters with my brother-in-law. I was testing the waters with Sun
Not
Valley
really
Fox.
testing.
I
We
was
were
testing the fucking waters, and after I visited him, and after I saw the area that he lives in, I thought, you know what? And I looked around at some properties that was for sale. I found one I thought was interesting,
Yes.
and I sent the link to my brother-in-law. I sent the link to the Sun Valley
You
Fox.
sent it to the wrong person.
It-
You need
I-
to. You
if
need to
he-
send it to Mrs. Sun Valley Fox.
If he wanted us to live anywhere near, he would have clicked it and gone, holy shit, the general's looking at property in my neighborhood. He would wrote back, that's fucking badass, man. That's right down the street from me. I know where that is. He
Donna-
would have said something.
She would have been all over that.
And if any, here's the proof. He's going to come back and say, oh, I must have deleted it. If he has the ability to open up a flip phone, if he can see my link and has the knowledge to delete it,
No,
then he also could have seen it and commented.
he doesn't know how to delete it.
Uh-huh.
That's what his wife's
then
for.
why doesn't his beautiful, lovely wife get on his phone and text you and go, it's right here. He just skipped over it.
He just answered. He goes, "What land are you buying? That's too close to me."
That's what I was expecting. There's 240 acres just down
But-
the street from him.
I bet his wife would love it if we moved up there.
Well,
You sent it to the wrong person.
you told me I could send stuff to him. He doesn't listen. There's no commonality there at all. Just so you guys know, that's a true story. I sent it out there. I got 0 response. Now, when you send something that fucking cool to someone who is allegedly your friend, I thought we were friends.
Oh my
Turns out
goodness.
we're only friends by marriage. He's socially obligated to be my friend by marriage. He didn't reply at all. He looked at that. He clicked the link, goes, fuck that, and clicked and hung it up. Threw the phone in the
I'm
pond.
just gonna ignore that.
Disney Kid, $2
funny.
for the Sun Valley Fox Gigolo Fund.
He
from
got it.
Pally Cat and me, yeah. Chush, who is married to Loud One. Chush, member for 7 months, Bottom of Glass Nation. Bottom of Glass Nation baby, raising her glasses to me. Thank you very much, Chush. MW Dawson, they did the baseball hats at Dairy Queen by me and Florida. Now, there's more, but I want to stop right there. They did the baseball hats at Dairy Queen by me in Florida. So the Dairy Queen's near you and the Dairy Queen's near Florida.
But when? I mean, they could have brought it back
Yeah, they
like
probably did it in the 90s. Yeah. And many other members will support Dairy Queen for the baseball hats Facts General.
somebody fact checked you.
Okay.
Somebody
Listen.
fact checked you.
I am the fact check.
According to who?
The lies that I tell you guys, don't question them. I told you guys in the beginning.
You
I'm
haven't had
gonna
an original thought since 1973, so whatever.
I'm plagiarizing everything, but I want to tell you something. Let me explain the rules to these live streams, and half of you can move on. All right? Half of you can leave right now. Let me explain how this works. I drink, and I tell you guys lies and stories.
That is true.
This is a symbiotic relationship. That means you drink and believe the lies and the stories. If you're not doing your part by drinking and believing all of the bullshit that I'm saying, How could this relationship continue? I think it cannot.
Oh my goodness.
Hey, shut up. I said that with a straight face.
And you guys bought it.
It was
Hook,
Baskin
line,
Robbins
and sinker.
Tim Mitchell says, yeah, it was Baskin Robbins in Washington with the helmets also. Huh. Well, there's another goddamn liar.
Oh my gosh. Now you're calling people liars.
To their faces, no less.
Oh. Jeez.
Oh, man. All right. So where were we?
The Mrs. Sun Valley Fox said, yes, send her the text. He is terrible with replying to messages. She said she saw the message and thought he responded. That was your first mistake.
I'm sorry, that moment has passed. The joy of buying property anywhere in that valley has gone.
No, it's not.
I want to tell you something else too. You know what I thought when I got to the valley of where they live? And they live near the town of Minden. So you go look it up on a map. Tell me I'm wrong, Generation X. Tell me I'm fucking wrong.
What?
Look at the town of, what's the other town you said was near Minden?
Gardnerville.
Gardnerville and Minden. Now, they're a little bigger than what I'm going to explain to you, but every person in this live stream is going to raise their glass to me in unison when I tell you why I may never live in that valley near Minden, Nevada. The hills, the mountains, the valley, the sagebrush, the scrub that's there is almost identical to the movie
Tremors.
You got it. That's right.
I know. I thought about that.
It looks like fucking Tremors. I mean, you pull into that valley and you get out of your car and you feel every vibration in the ground. You want to get back in your fucking car. Now, the Sun Valley Fox says he has chickens disappear every now and then, blames it on hawks, blames it on owls. There's not a fucking tree tall enough for a hawk or an owl in that whole valley. There's not a tree over 7 feet tall in that whole fucking place. The town elevation goes up every time Christmas comes around because everybody's got Christmas trees that are 6 feet tall.
He also told me he saw satellites flying by in that valley. Uh-huh.
Oh, sure.
Satellites.
He did. Okay. All right. Now he does sound like your dad. Okay. I'm telling you the truth. Tremors. But you know what? The reason I'd move there because of Tremors, I'd be the fucking guy with the basement ready to fucking go. You and I'd be killing those things as they came through the fucking block wall.
Not me.
You're the only one in this house who owns an AR-15. You actually own one.
I do.
And you're gonna say not you?
Yeah,
It better be you. You got the heavy firepower, sweetheart.
That's right. Don't forget it. Bringing it to the negotiation table.
Oh, we had to bring it around there.
Continue on.
God damn it. All right, hold on. Hold on. Don't. Let's see. Iowa Spartan. Happy Easter, Gen X family.
Aw.
Iowa Spartan 563. Thank you, Spartan.
Thank you. That was
Mrs.
nice.
Fort Watton, $20. I hope everyone has a happy Easter. Enjoy the day. Money for Mom's table that was supposed to be in place before Easter. Wink, wink. Listen.
That's what I'm telling you.
She is so good at pointing out the little that she
understands my pain.
She remembers the fine print of discussions.
Yes.
If there was such a thing as an oral conversation with fine print, Mrs. Fort Watton remembers the fine print.
Maybe I need to get her as my agent.
No. I will not come to the negotiating table if you get her. I will not even. Nope. I will send it in by fax. Terry.
Fax? We still do that?
Do we have a fax machine? Does anybody?
not.
Terry Knowles, $10. My dad was a truck driver growing up, and I would go with him on his trips during the summer, and one of the trips was to L.A. and back. It is one of the best memories I have growing up. Terry Knowles, thank you very much. L.A. has some great places to visit. There is such history in there. I dig it. I really do. All right. Did I catch us up to speed?
Did you finish the sheets?
I did. Did we accomplish anything here tonight?
Probably not.
Nothing.
Probably not. Can I have the last 90 minutes left? Or
You want the last 90 minutes?
Can I have the last 90 minutes back?
The next 90 minutes are going to be brought to you by Gen X Mom. I will play second fiddle. I am Robin to her Batman for the next 90 minutes.
No.
Yeah.
I've had a long day.
Can I ask you a question?
Oh, please.
What's for dinner? Is there anything?
I don't know. I haven't even thought about it.
How could you? Isn't that like your job to make sure that I'm fed? I mean, I'm 400 pounds. You've been doing a good job so
I'm
far.
a free agent, so I don't know who you're talking to.
How could you not be thinking of my well-being? You know, I'm the one who loves and protects you.
That's true.
You should keep me around just for the compliments. I give really good compliments.
We're gonna go over after we get off. We're gonna go over to the refrigerator and we'll open it up and look inside.
I did fuck up a little bit today. On the boob compliment, you got mad. I was just fucking with you, but you got mad.
I'm what? Oh.
Grandma boobs.
Yeah, he called me grandma boobs. He said I had grandma boobs.
I just said
that was thought.
I said they were really good grandma boobs. I was just fucking with you. It was just in the moment. You really got like all twisted.
I was butthurt.
I
could have said something really bad about your Johnson. You want me to?
No.
Well, then how do you feel? How do you think I felt?
Because I didn't whip out my Johnson. You whipped out your boobs.
Oh, well.
We were just talking. We were just having a conversation. I was just joking around, buddy.
It said I had grandma boobs.
I didn't say it like that. I'm like, grandma boobs. I was happy about it.
Look at my face. I'm like, Well, my agent, you're listening. Remember that comment.
Who is your
He calls
agent?
me grandma boobs.
Who is
grandma
your agent?
boobs.
Who do you got?
We'll see.
You're not going to tell me who your agent is?
No.
You know what's really bad is I don't have anybody asking to be my agent.
No, not one person.
Nobody has emailed me and said, I'd like to represent you. Okay, I'm going to fuck up this name. How do I say it?
I can't see it.
John Morgan.
Morgan.
That is not Morgan. Joe Morgan.
It's not Joe Morgan. It's John Morgan.
Well, Joe Morgan played second base for the Reds in the 70s, and it was
but
not
we're not
spelled
talking
that way.
him.
No, but it's Morgan. Morgan. Gen X Mom will come to the negotiation table when it's her new dining room table.
Oh, that's good.
You're not even Joe.
That's good.
Gen
If
X
it's
Mom.
not here by negotiation day, contract renewal day, yeah, that's good.
John Morgan says Gen X Mom will come to the
awesome.
negotiation table when it's the new dining room table.
That is awesome.
Romy 13. Romy! Member for 12 months, Bottom of Glass Nation. She got her big red one. That's right. Anytime you see someone in here with a green name and the big red one has been here supporting the kids channel for one solid
They keep
year
popping
or
up.
longer.
It's
They're getting
awesome.
more. They're getting there.
Yeah.
My doggies are leaving me keister eggs to find. Romy says her dogs are shitting in the house. Here, Mom, go find that. Josh Maddox, $1.99. In case you didn't know, Josh reminds everybody out there, best bar ever. Josh, my man, coining the phrase E-Ross.
Speaking of that,
Yeah.
I just want to let people know that I've started to ship the best bar ever shirts out. They're starting to trickle out.
You've bought everything. You've got everything.
I'm working on it.
I will. In fairness, I have cut you off a couple times because you've been in there exhausted, and I've said stop.
Yeah, I just want to tell people that they're coming. I'm slowly shipping them out.
You're doing about 10 a day.
Yes. You just have to remember they're each done by hand. So
Yeah, each one she cuts them, and she has to wash them now too.
yeah, I pre-wash all the shirts,
Pre-wash
and then
them.
I'm
You print
printing
each
out
one
those
individually.
yeah.
Yeah, there's no way to.
Iron
there's
on.
no assembly line here. She's got to do each one individually, make them right. If they're not right, she got to peel
Heat
it off
press
and do it
them.
again. Heat press the whole thing,
package them, weigh them.
stamp them, and then I
Yeah,
know
it just takes a while.
it does.
So thank you for being patient. I really appreciate it. But they've started to ship.
They have. E-Ross, member for 2 months. Put him on the couch. Gen X Mom. No. This guy.
There's a studio outside.
No.
I'm going to make sure there's a bed or a couch.
I don't
there.
give a shit. I sleep in my fucking bed every night.
Whose house is this?
Okay. I don't like that you bring that up. Okay.
Just remember who owns this house.
I bought the house. I paid for the house. You haven't even had a job in like 30 years. I paid for the house.
Okay.
Now, I was gracious enough to sign.
Who's on the deed?
You are, because I did that for you as a loving tribute to my wife.
Hey, agent.
And now you hold it over my head like I got to pay fucking rent.
I know. Agent, I have a great idea to add into the contract. He has to pay rent.
Be careful,
Let's
agent.
go.
I will find you. I gave you this house as a gift.
Yeah, and I
when the
appreciate
house
it.
was paid off, you know how many
I
people
thanked you.
actually have the deed? You got the deed.
Yes,
and you
I do.
fucking going to tell me that I got
So you know that place outside that's
the
called the
last
studio?
nice thing I ever do for you ever. Mrs. T, member for 4 months. She's an extra. Mrs. Big Rig, member for 8 months. Bottom of the Glass Nation. So glad to be here to have you all as my friends. Best bar ever. Mrs. Big Rig, Ash is on staff. Don't forget her. Alan Lawson, member for 3 months. Bottom of the Glass Nation. Hello, how's it going? Alan,
Where's he been?
It's been going, not how's it going. Alan's like, he just shows up. Hi, fellas, how's it going? I don't know. We're almost done, Alan. Where the fuck have you been? Seriously,
Oh.
Jesus Christ.
He's missed 90 minutes and now he jumps in.
Oh, listen. All right, look, we got to go, you guys. We got to get out of here. I think I have a little bit more in my glass. Let me raise a glass one more time to you guys. The Bottom of the Glass Nation, the Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday shows, you guys are almost more than family. You guys know all about us. We know all about you. It's a very symbiotic relationship in the sense that we talk about each other. I watch you guys before the show begins. I watch you guys in the comment section. I watch you guys on Discord. You guys interact. Hey, did you get that job? Hey, how's
love
your
that.
kid? How's your son? How's things going? You guys know stuff about each other. It's absolutely one of the greatest feelings ever to be part of that. Thank you for allowing us into your homes and into your lives 1 hour at a time. We really do value it. Thank you guys for showing up in Reno.
Yes.
Thank you guys for showing up in Vegas. Thank you guys for all you do. I know I've talked about, Mrs. Fort Watton has talked about having some sort of a barn raising thing. I know you guys write emails, you write text messages. How can we help with the studio? I just haven't felt comfortable going there yet. I'm trying to see what I can cover. Thank you guys. We'll get to it when we get to it. I really just appreciate you guys being here. I really, really do. Thank you guys so much for all of your effort. Another one just came by. What was that one? Loud one. Truck is running again. Temporary fixed. Easter surprise is no longer a surprise. But Shush will still see me tomorrow. She just knows I'm coming now. Be home for a few days waiting for parts. I did not tell Ian. I did not tell Loud one. I didn't tell her. I could have said something earlier.
Yeah.
I didn't let the cat out of the bag. I didn't say you were on your way home. In fact, I lied and told everybody you were going to Chicago.
Yes, you did.
I was perpetuating the lie. You were lying, and I was swearing to it. That's what guys do.
Will you wish everyone a happy Easter from the Gen X family to them, please?
From the Gen X family to you guys, happy Easter. Although I think that would have been better coming from you.
All right.
Go ahead. You say your goodbyes, my love, and then I will
Happy
do it.
Easter, everyone, to the Bottom of the Glass Nation. Enjoy your family tomorrow if you're with them. If you're not, enjoy that day. Relax, kick back, put your feet up. Just enjoy it. Just be.
Take that time off.
Yeah.
Please take one day off.
Yeah.
Thank you guys. We'll have some pictures for the subscriber sites. Thank you guys for showing up. If you're going to waste an hour and a half of your day, what better place to waste it than here at Gen X Talks? So wherever you're watching or listening from, anywhere around the planet, AM, FM, Sirius XM, or on the Armed Service Radio Network, or maybe you're just tuning into YouTube because you got nothing better to do. We really appreciate it. This drink's for you guys right now. To the Bottom of Glass Nation,
One
to all
more.
my friends.
Cheers. And the Sun Valley Fox and his wife are wishing everyone a happy Easter. Just remember, it's Resurrection Day, right?
Wherever you go, there you are. And I promise you all one thing, it's not going to work. The button's not going to work. When I need it to work, it's not going to work. I'll catch all you guys on the flip side.
Bye, everyone.